Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in this episode, we're going to talk about the volume indicator, and it is a very important indicator for every trader. It will help you with a trend continuation, trend reversal, market consolidation, and breakouts. So I just want to show you this really quickly here. This is from Investopedia. This is a very helpful website to break down each indicator. So you can refer to this website whenever you want to find out how to use an indicator. So, how to use a stock volume to improve your trading. Trading volume is a measure of how much a given financial asset has traded in a period of time. For stocks, volume is measured in the number of shares traded. For futures and options, volume is based on how many contracts have changed hands. Now, in the terms of cryptocurrency, it would be the amount of coins that have been bought or sold. Traders look to volume to determine liquidity and combine changes in volume with technical indicators to make trading decisions. Looking at volume patterns over time can help get a sense of the strength of conviction behind advances and declines in a specific stock and entire markets. The same is true for option traders, as trading volume is an indicator of options' current interest. In fact, volume plays an important role in technical analysis and features prominently among some key technical indicators. So I'm going to go to Tradingview now to break down and show you how to use it in the charts. So you have to go to the top of Tradingview and you'll come across indicators right here. Click on that. So you just type in volume and you can add the star beside it, so it'll be there in your favorites. So we will select volume. So this is the current BTC price. So as you can see, at the start of the year, there was plenty of volume. So I'll just zoom in here. So as you can see, there are red and green volume bars. So red would indicate there'd be more sell pressure than buy pressure. So each volume bar pertains to the candle pattern. So as you can see, that was a red volume candle and it was a red bearish candle. As you can see, next to it, it was a green volume bar, which was a green candlestick. So each volume bar pertains to the candlestick, and it's also given on the time frame selected. So in the time frame selected here, we're using the daily chart. So each candlestick and each volume bar is over 24 hours. So as you can see here, the start of the year had plenty of volume. The volume kept increasing, and there was a big bullish breakout here on the 13th of March. And as you can see, that the volume completely died down here as the price increased. So that's a complete warning sign. So as the price is still increasing and the volume is decreasing, you know that the price is going to revert and change course. And throughout the remaining part of the year, you can see that the actual volume has been decreasing. You had one little spike here, but the next spike was lower than that one. So you can see that the volume has really been decreasing throughout the year as price has just been consolidating. Also, I would like you to, as you can see here on the screen, you should go into your settings. So I would like you to tick this box here. It's called the volume MA. And as you can see in the volume, you can see that it brings up this blue line. And this blue line represents the average volume in a given time. So once you see that the volume bars break out past that volume line, you know then it's a confirmed breakout. and the volume is above the average. So as you can see from the chart here, the price action breaks out. You can see that the volume comes in, so it confirms the breakout. But as you can see here, that the volume dies down a little bit as the price is still increasing. So as a trader, this should be a warning sign, as the pump will come to an end, and the price should then start retracing as the volume has became lower and lower. So I'll just go back through the charts and show you some more examples. So I'm just going to draw in some support and resistance lines. So this was the previous all-time high back in 2017, and it roughly hit about 20,000. So I'll just roughly draw in that line there. And this would be another resistance line here at about 14K. So as I zoom in here, so as you can see in the chart here, once the price action broke the 14K region, volume really started to come in here. You've seen this big, huge volume bar, and it brought the price action, broke out through the resistance, and more volume came in the market. So the price, you get the impression then that this is confirmation, and it's a solid. It's not a fake out. So you have to be careful. So if you have a breakout with lack of volume, then that's a fake out. So it's not confirmation, and the chances are that the price will come back down again. But as you can see, that there was plenty of volume that came in here. In fact, this bar was even higher than the previous green bar, until you had this red bar, which was higher. So it actually caused the price to sell off here. But again, more and more buyers came in the market and kept the price on an uptrend. And again, you see here on the 20K resistance, once it broke that, volume came in with a big, huge green volume bar. So this acts as confirmation as the price was going to go higher. And another way to read it is, so if you can see, these green volume bars here were lower than the previous one. That gives you the impression that the buyers are exhausted and there's going to be a retracement. And in fact, there was a big sell-off here, which gave this big red volume bar. And then the price sold off. If I just draw another trend line here, and again, you see when the price broke out, volume came in, and look at the size of that volume bar compared to the last previous green volume bars. So this gave confirmation that there was plenty of buyers in the market, lots of interest. And you have to remember now, this was back in the previous bull run. And this was roughly around the time when Elon Musk had just bought he'd bought Bitcoin and put it on his balance sheet for Tesla. So everyone was going crazy for Bitcoin back then. So there was lots of interest, and as you can see in the chart, the price continued to go higher. And as you can see, then in as moving on, the volume started to decrease, and the price action of Bitcoin kind of just chopped around here and kind of consolidated here at the highs. And there was no real increase in volume. It was actually more of a decrease in volume. So as a trader, you should be this should be a red flag you should note that the volume is not there, so therefore there's not enough buyers in the market. So eventually, as you can see, that the price just completely sold off, and it took a dip. So I'm going to drop it down to a lower time frame. So we go back to the 15-minute. So this is another good example here on the 15-minute chart. So as you can see here, it looks like there was a double bottom. And that's obviously a sign of a bullish reversal. So as the price broke out here, volume started to come in, and the next green bar was even bigger than the last one. So that was confirmation that the price was breaking out. As you can see here, then the next green bar was lower than the next one. So you could see that this was topping out here, and eventually then the price just sold off. So if you go into the lower time frames, especially if you're trying to time an entry on your trade, whether it's a breakout, you have to use the volume indicator as confirmation that there's volume coming in to confirm the move. Otherwise, it could be a fake out. So the price could break out of trend, but if there's no volume, it could just go fall back into the trend. So always use the volume indicator as confirmation. And like I said earlier, you have to use the volume indicator in conjunction with other indicators and price action. Like there's no way you could just use it on its own. And like for any other indicator, trading is all about finding an edge, and you develop that edge by using multiple tools, indicators, price action, and candlestick patterns, chart patterns, etc. So you're going to learn all this in further lessons. So that is your lesson on the volume indicator. If you got some value out of that, I really appreciate you go hit me up with a like. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and I will see you in further videos.